Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be continuing my Python tutorial. In the last video, I ran through built-in functions and and I'll just give you a quick run through of what built-in functions are. Then functions that are already built in Python. I've put a link in the description in the last video, but if you haven't checked that out, I recommend you go check it out. And in this video, we'll be writing our first Python script. And let's go right into it. So in this video, we'll be writing our Python script for everything we've gone through so far. And the main idea is you have to write 3 numbers, and the Python code will be able to sort out which number is the biggest. So let's get right into it. First, we have to declare 3 variables. So x equals to float, as we said, the decimals, and then input, and then we're going to do another bracket inside of the input bracket, so because input we want to write it, and then we're just going to write enter the first number. So remember, you have to put these in quotation marks or else your code won't work, because these are letters and they're not relevant to the code. So then we can do some w equals to float, and then we can just copy this whole thing. Control C, V, number 2 here, number 1 there, and our last one will be Z. Now you guys can add more if you want or wish to, but for now this one is going to, the sufficient amount will be 3. So we've declared our variables, written down the code what we want the user to see. Now we are going to write the code that's going to do the sorting to show which one's the biggest. So in the last video we used the max function, which is what we're going to be using now. So in the last video we searched up what the max function did, and it showed us the biggest number. So we could write the largest value is, and then we're gonna go and do quotation marks, and outside of the not quotation marks, a colon, and then outside of the quotation marks we will be doing it's gonna go something like max, and then x, w, z. So I'll just run us through this line of code. So we're going print, so we want to show this, the print function. We're going to use our quotation marks to write the largest value is, put a colon, and then put a comma after the quotation mark, as I've mentioned in earlier videos, and write down max, and max will be the largest number out of x, w, and z. So if you guys don't know what any of these mean, I've mentioned them all in my last videos. So if you haven't seen them, I deeply recommend you to go check them out. So we'll run this built-in functions, see how it goes. So enter first number. We could enter maybe 12, and then this one we can enter 45, and this one we can enter 45.7. So the clear bigger one is 45.7. We'll see if it enters the value. Yes, it does. And you guys can add another value if you want. So I could do q equals to, and then you just add that in and put 4, and everything will work out. All you need to do here is add q. And if we run it again, stop and rerun, 12, 121, 78, and 34. 121 is the biggest, and it gives it in the decimal value as we use float. So we've gone through, and that's our first Python script. So you might want to give yourself a pat on the back. We've made quite a lot of progress, but again, there is a lot more steps to go through, and I'm just going to be running us through a cycle. So this is a picture of a cycle. So many languages require you to compile. So it's a type of format that certain types of codes that the machine understands. So first we use the source code. So we have to compile the source code, and that has to be transformed into the class. So you can go, then it should turn into a class, and then after that you execute it, and then you'll get your output. So the example here is, it will start off with hello Java, and then it goes to hello class, then you get your output. So as you can see, there's a bigger cycle, and this cycle is a bit lengthier, but the Python one, you just interpret it and then you make it an output. So it's hello Python and then output. So the codes that use compile would be Java, C++, and C. And the codes that use, of course, this is Python. So that's just something you might want to remember for the later videos. Now that we've created our first Python script using everything we've learned in the videos, you guys can experiment a bit. You can go minimum if you would like, and I've also made calculators which we could structure now. And in the next video, we'll be using things like defining, using classes, iterables, and tuples, and many other things that are yet to come. So we've hit one milestone and there's another to go. So that's it for today, really. You've learnt your first Python script. And thank you for watching, and if you liked it, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any clarifications, please put them in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you guys have any other ideas, please put them in the comments below, and I'll make a separate video on how you can create that code or anything else. And also keep a lookout for my other videos and turn the notifications on so you can stay updated with all the videos that come by. So till next time, this is me signing off.